If you're looking to set up for yourself personally or for your business for tax optimization, you are going to find out everything here for 2025. And as you can see by this video, I've put a little bit of effort into the presentation. The full 2025 offshore playbook. Why should you listen to me? Because I work with one of the most successful firms who handle offshore banking, citizenships and global payments across the world. More than 60 jurisdictions, many partners across the world, big clients. We know what we're doing. Very impressive company. Ever since I joined them, I've been blown away and been very interested. So we're going to learn everything that I know now, how it can apply to you, how it can save you a lot on your taxes legally, how it can also improve your standard of living a lot. Remember, in this world you have sovereignty. You should exercise it. You did not work so hard to build up a business and make lots of money just to be bound to one jurisdiction, to one passport, to one bank account. That is like having one lung. So let's go over global tax and residency options. Now the landscape has changed a lot. With traditional tax-friendly programs, the new Portugal's NHR becoming a lot stricter. This guide is going to show you the top 5 residencies and how to achieve tax-free or near tax-free lifestyle around the world. Now the Portugal NHR, the non-habitual resident program, this used to be one of the main options. Everybody loved it, but it has ended and it has been replaced with the 2.0 version. This new program really just focuses on your scientists, innovators, remote workers. So for many people, tax breaks are gone. Simple as that. There's no way getting around it. You either have to pay more or have a stricter filter for who gets in. Now what's gone on in the UAE lately? So first of all, we have the VARA license, but this is mainly for crypto and Web3 companies. So you can check out my LinkedIn or my previous video for that. Dubai has introduced a 9% corporate tax, and this means stricter compliance for new businesses, especially for crypto and anti-money laundering operations. However, personal income tax is still 0%, which makes it a very attractive option, but it's crucial to have your business structured correctly and be prepared for more changes which are likely to happen. Dubai has been 0% tax and very easy and lax for. As more adoption and movements to Dubai happen, I predict some changes throughout the years. It's important to realize that Dubai is not your only option. So the European Union crackdown. Now the EU, for whatever you may think of the EU, I think it's a bit of a joke, but that's just me personally. It has nothing to do with this video. The EU is increasing its oversight and reporting with new regulations like they do all the bloody time. The Digital Operational Resilience Act and the AI Act. What this is doing, it makes it easier for them to tax you. Meaning you have to be a lot more strategic, a lot more legally compliant in your tax planning. Easy residencies with low tax in Europe is ending. Now this is what we specialize in, compliant driven solutions. Because if you do not handle your offshore structuring in a compliant way, then you are tiptoeing across the line of what is legal and what is illegal. You can never do that, especially when you work with us. We are very professional and we make sure we are doing things the correct way. So let's go over the top 5 residencies in 2025. I believe some of you will guess these, but let's go over it anyway, because number 1 is still Dubai in the UAE. Why this is a really top choice? Fast setup, great for entrepreneurs and crypto holders. Has various visa options such as the green visa, remote visa and golden visa. The tax system is still 0% personal income and low corporate tax with exemptions. Lifestyle and connections is one of the main reasons people move to Dubai. While it has a higher cost of living, it's considered by many to be the best place on earth for tax purposes, for business purposes and networking. Number 2, one that is booming in Latin America right now, and I'm seeing a lot more popularity with this, Paraguay. So why is Paraguay a top choice? It has a territorial tax system with a simple and cheap residency process. The visa offers a PR card that is valid for up to 10 years, very good for stability. Lifestyle. On this whole list, it is the cheapest. Very good quality of life possible for under 2,000 USD a month, which is direct contrast to Dubai, but this is why many people choose it. Number 3, going back to South America, Panama. It's a top choice because it has a major banking hub in Latin America with a territorial tax system. When it comes to setting up offshore here legally and compliant, we have many case studies just within the last few months, I believe. Now, the visa system. Very friendly nations visa allow for residency through real estate investment or a simple bank deposit. And the lifestyle, like many in South America, is more affordable, a beautiful country. But you should note, and this is rather obvious, the flights can be long and expensive if you're coming from Europe. Number 4, a personal favourite of mine, Cyprus. Now, why Cyprus is a top choice? An EU-based residency with a non-domicile, non-dom regime. The tax benefits over here means that there is no tax on dividends or interest for 17 years for non-dom residents. This is why Cyprus is a top offshore hub. Residency rules. Now, they just require a 60-day physical presence per year to maintain residency, which is a lot better than the other countries, which can be 3-month minimum. The process is easy to obtain. And the lifestyle here, again, is very good. Island lifestyle, good weather, great connections, great people. You'll find many similar to yourself out here. Number 5, Thailand. Now, in my first year of entrepreneurship, I'm just, making a little bit of money. I spent it in Thailand, a very good choice. Now, this is your typical lifestyle with long-term visa options. This is why people choose it. The visas, they've actually made a few different visa changes within the last years, but the most recent is the LTR visa, the long-term one, valid for up to 10 years, and they also have a privilege visa for 5 to 20 years. Updates. Be aware that new laws currently being drafted. Like I said, they're in the process of changing it a lot, so you don't know what's going to be the case next year, next month. So who should move to where based on who you are, the type of entrepreneur you are. So if you're a crypto investor, entrepreneurs, or a higher income earner, the UAE is a top recommendation due to its business-friendly environment and 0% tax incentives. If you're the plan B nomad who just wants a second place, wants to chill out sometimes, Paraguay, perfect choice. Low cost, low complexity, and there's easy residency programs. Now, if you're seeking an EU-based tax residency, then Cyprus, very solid option. Its non-dom regime is excellent right now, but it could change in the future. Everything is always changing. This is why you need to be working with a team or with connections who are on top of this, who can save you months, years, or hundreds of thousands in processing costs. It's important to note as well that the game has changed. You need to be proactive and strategic to legally minimize your tax burden. Remember, as the world moves towards a sovereign state where business owners are making more sovereignty, more money, governments are clamping down. But it's okay, because a business like Forward Point Solutions is always going to be on top of it, and that is literally our job. Now let's get to the real information. What is a blueprint for a tax-efficient structure? So to put it very simply, what you need to know, or maybe you don't need to know it, just contact us and we'll handle everything for you. Number 1, the holding company. Purpose of the holding company is to own the shares, own the IP, the brands and the investments. For your jurisdictions, the BVI, Luxembourg, Guernsey, Nevis are common choices, depending on your objectives and your situation. Benefit. Provides asset protection and allows for tax efficient exits. Should have added the Cook Islands in here as well. Operational companies. Now the purpose, this is for the client facing entity, for the contract staff and all of your daily business operations. Jurisdictions for here recommended: UAE, free zones, Ireland, Cyprus and Panama. The best choice depends and relates to where your clients are and your operations. How this links to your residency. For example, an UAE resident would typically have a UAE free zone company. A founder with EU clients might want to go for Cyprus non-dom, with an Ireland limited company for EU credibility and access to platforms like Stripe. However, if you cannot get access to platforms like Stripe, we do provide EMI options and different PSP options. Number 3, the banking. Now, we have a multi-tiered banking strategy that is key for your stability and function. Tier 1, stable banks. Purpose is for safety, custody of assets and major investments. Examples, very strong banking regions: Switzerland, Luxembourg and Singapore. Tier 2, your fintechs and EMIs. Purpose, daily payments and transactions. Examples, UAE, Lithuania, Cyprus. I'd go for Estonia as well. Tier 3, crypto rails. Purpose for your payments, liquidity and yields in the crypto space. Example here would be a VASP compliant exchange set up in the UAE and friendly OTC desks in Panama. Crucial rule, always separate your client's money, corporate money and personal money. Remember that, it's very important, especially as we're getting into a more compliant driven economy. What is a case study of corporate structures? Let's say we have a crypto entrepreneur, a UAE resident with a BVI holding company and a UAE free zone, operational company for the payments. A Swiss bank account could be used for long-term asset management. Now, how about a fintech founder, a SaaS founder? A Cypriot non-dom residence with an island limited for the EU clients and a Guernsey intellectual property holding company. This will allow you for easy access to payments like Stripe. Now, let's say you're an e-com nomad, a Paraguay tax residence with a Panama Corp and a US company to handle payments from platforms like Stripe and Amazon. New reality today is all about compliance and substance. In this year, shortcuts will get you in trouble and shortcuts can be illegal. I cannot stress this enough. The global regulatory environment has ramped up the scrutiny, especially within banking and fintech. Substance is mandatory. Minimal substance is no longer enough. Local directors, the real office leases and at least one employee or service contract are now required. Increased reporting. Even offshore filings are being reported, so maintaining clean and proper records is essential. Compliance is essential and we will help you with this every step of the way. The key message here is just remember, keep it clean, play it smart, shortcuts don't work anymore. By structuring your business properly, you can navigate the new environment with success and ensure your operations remain effective and compliant. Again, just a quick warning, the CRS, the FATCA, the OECD, they want global transparency. Banks freeze your account first and then they ask questions later. You must be ready. Final takeaway here. Offshore is not about hiding, it's about resilience. This year and the years going forward, you need the right residency, you need a layered corporate structure, a diversified banking and fintech stack. Play it clean, play it smart, and your business will thrive globally. And most importantly, go into the description below, find my email or find our link, contact us if it sounds like you and you want a more personalized answer. And thank you very much if you've watched the video this whole way. Oh, and by the way, if you have watched the video the whole way, please give me a little like or drop, because I'm putting a lot of effort into these videos for very minimal views, which is okay. I will carry on. But yeah, would be appreciated. Have a great day.